Welcome to the deep dive. Today we are plunging into just a terrifying intersection of catastrophic medical failure and, frankly, a legal emergency. We're talking about a ticking clock where one small window of time could decide if a life-altering malpractice claim lives or dies.
It's a really intense one.
Yeah. We've got a stack of sources here detailing a misdiagnosis of necrotizing fasciitis. You've probably heard of it as the flesh-eating disease.
In this case, it's a perfect storm.
It really is. It all hinges on a doctor apparently missing the single clearest red flag. And now the legal team has less than 2 weeks to file before the state's statute of limitations just runs out.
So our mission in this deep dive is really twofold for you, the listener.
Yeah.
First, we have to pull out that life-saving piece of knowledge, the clinical sign that tells you this isn't a minor infection, it's a surgical emergency.
Right.
And second, we have to map the very specific, very complex administrative hoops you have to jump through to even preserve a claim like this in New Mexico, where the legal system is a serious gatekeeper.
The speed of this infection is what makes it all so high stakes. Let's start there. Necrotizing fasciitis, or NF.
So we're talking about a bacterial infection that moves incredibly fast. It's deadly, and it targets the soft tissue deep under the skin.
When you hear flesh eating, that's not just for effect.
Not at all. It attacks the fascia, that's the connective tissue around your muscles and nerves. And the real danger with NF is its speed. The medical world sees this as a full-blown emergency because tissue death happens so big can lead to systemic shock, organ failure.
Okay, so with that as the threat, let's look at the failure point. According to our sources, the patient shows up on January 5th, 2023. They have all the classic signs of a bad infection: pain, redness, swelling, fever.
All very common signs, yes. But here's where things went wrong. The first doctor, they apparently dismissed it. They failed to look deeper to consider a deep tissue infection.
So what did they think it was?
Something minor. A simple strain, maybe some mild cellulitis, which is just a surface-level skin infection. They sent the patient home, basically a non-urgent plan.
But the body was screaming a warning sign. And this is the nugget, the thing we need to focus on. The patient was experiencing pain out of proportion to what the injury looked like.
That is the absolute 100% critical red flag.
Okay, what does that actually mean?
Let's just imagine what the doctor saw.
Yeah.
Maybe a small patch of redness, some swelling, but nothing that looks, horrifying on the outside.
Right.
But the patient is describing pain that is excruciating. A 10 out of 10. Far, far beyond what you expect.
So why does that mismatch, that disproportionate pain, immediately signal something like NF? If the wound looks small, why is the pain so agonizing?
Because the damage isn't on the surface. It's happening deep down where you can't see a thing. The bacteria are pumping out toxins, and those toxins